Welcome to Medical Malfunction, and today we're going to talk a little bit about referrals to specialists. Now, remember back in the day when those HMOs first came out and everyone hated them? Then the CDHPs came out and everyone hated those, and they were so happy to have HMOs come back, and everybody has issues with referrals. And do I need a referral for that? Yes, you do. No, you don't. Yes, it's always a thing, these referrals. Now, referrals they're done for a couple of different reasons. Sometimes your health insurance plan that you've elected requires a referral. Sometimes the specialist you want to see requires a referral. That could be for a couple of different reasons. It could be because they want more details about your case before they decide if they're even going to see you. Sometimes okay, well, there goes my partner in referral crime. Sometimes it's more about giving enough information so your insurance company can make a determination about whether or not you need to see a specialist. So that comes into play when it comes to authorizing this visit and then the care that comes out of that visit. So you want to make sure if you are getting a referral that the authorization is done before you go to see that specialist. That way you don't get hit for the visit out of pocket. That can take a minute, it can take a week, it can take a month. But the short answer too is that usually there's a little bit of a wait list for specialists. So that appointment you're going to find might take a week, might take a month, might take 6 months. And we've all experienced that at this point. So referrals have a number of different reasons for existing. Sometimes it's a way for the insurance company to manage costs. Sometimes it's simply giving the specialist enough time to gather records, know more about your case, figure out if it's the right place for you to go. Who's the one writing the referrals? Well, that's always center of the universe, your primary care provider. You already know that that's the person that you're starting with for most things. But sometimes it's a specialist that you're already seeing who thinks you need to see a different specialist. So you might feel like you're on a little bit of a hamster wheel. I already got a referral for this, and I came here for this, and why are you sending me somewhere else? Well, sometimes that's just the path to any diagnosis or getting the right care. So you just have to be a patient. And then you have to make sure that you're following up with your insurance plan and making sure that authorizations are done so that by the time you get there, like I said, all those little pieces are in place so that you don't get hit unexpectedly in your wallet. But the biggest part is, making sure all the paperwork gets done. So that's where make sure if you do have a health plan that's a little bit less permissive, and if you do want one that doesn't require as many referrals, you can, when your annual enrollment comes up, pick something that's like a PPO or a POS or something that doesn't require quite as many referrals or managed care type situations. So some require more, some require less, and then it might be just depending on the care. But the main thing is, like I said, you don't want to get hit for anything out of your own pocket when it comes to getting this paperwork in order. But paperwork's always the fun part, right? And that's what I'm hopefully here to help save you a little bit on your unexpected expenses, and then maybe help you get it done a little bit faster and stay on top of the access, because that's where Medical Malfunction is here to help you out, because we've all been through it. But here are some of the reasons why it happens and how you might be able to get it done a little bit faster. And so hopefully that tells you a little bit more about referrals, and we can get into some specifics about types of specialists as we go down the line. But that's the overall view of referrals and why to have one, why you might need to have one, and sometimes they're not even necessary at all. So aren't we all happy to see those HMOs back these days, though? It's kind of funny how we've come full circle on them. So anyway, go on out there and get some good medicine and give some good medicine.